Alright guys, we're out here at the Geneva Auto Show today. After a little bit of car spotting, I'm on literally no sleep at all. We got straight off our flight from New Jersey and went straight to car spotting and stuff, and now we're at the Geneva Motor Show, which is pretty exciting. There's tons of cool stuff inside, so without further ado, let's take a look around. Right, first we got the Pininfarina right here, 1900 horsepower all-electric car, designed in part by Pininfarina. This car looks sick. It almost looks like a modern day Ferrari Sergio, except it's like nearly 2,000 horsepower. This is sick. It's a world debut. So wait for it to spin around, take a look at the back end. The taillights are sick too. Take a look at that. That's pretty incredible right there. Porsche 919 Hybrid, the Le Mans car. Look how beat up this is. It's impressive. I'm pretty sure this car sets all sorts of records. Look at that. We got the AMG F1 car right here. One Model X wagon. This conversion, sick. They should actually make a wagon Model S. I really like this. ArcFox booth, they have some pretty cool stuff, like this race car conversion of their regular road car. Look at that wing. Super futuristic SUV thing. Now here's the road car of the race car thing over there. This car looks really good. I just don't know anything about it. Bugatti La Voiture, I don't know how to say it. It's a French name meaning the black car. Check out that back end. It's like the P1 style taillights. 6 exhaust pipes. This is the world's most expensive car right here. At least most expensive new. Price tag around 19 million US dollars. This whole booth is just packed in the power. We got the one of one. Over there we got the Evo. And we got the Chiron 115 or whatever. We'll get some closer looks. The 110 Chiron thing. Celebrating 110 years of Bugatti. Dry blue carbon. Blue on blue interior. Some blue brakes. This car looks really, really good. Oh, and the French flag on the mirror. Cannot forget that. On the back of the 110 Chiron has the gloss blue carbon and hooray for no US bumpers. There we got the W16. That's wild. Lego Chiron. Now I've said it in a video before and I'll say it in a video again. The Evo has the coolest taillights. Don't at me. Got a new Pagani Huayra Roadster right here in matte blue carbon. This spec is sick. The titanium exhaust. Get a look at the interior. Pagani's have one of my favorite interiors. Looks like a jet cluster in there. Love the exposed linkage on the shifter. The spec is sick. Zonda C12. Now this would be probably my 4th Zonda I've seen. 2nd of this trip. It's just such a good looking car. The interior, I didn't realize how nice the Zonda interior is. Take a look at that. Alright, now we got the Zenvo TSRS, the street legal track focused hypercar, the 5.8 liter V8 that's twin supercharged. And you heard that right, not twin turbo, twin supercharged, and it's good for 0 to 60 of 2.8 seconds. This is quite the car, man. Look how aggressive that is. I don't think these are going to be sold in the US, but still sick. That is such an aggressive front end. And then this is also the car, you might have seen videos on Instagram or something. It has the active, like crazy rear wing. It's not just like an up and down active arrow. It's like a up and down, move all around side to side and everything rear wing. Look at those hydraulic controls right there. That is wild, man. Jesus, look at those exhaust cannons right there. So here we got the Koenigsegg Jesko, I believe that's how you say it. This car is absolutely bonkers, man. Look at that wing up there. It is just absolutely insane. And let me tell you, pictures don't really do this car justice, even though it does look pretty good in person. It's a whole other animal up close and personal with it. I wasn't sure about how small these headlights were in the pictures, but in person it makes sense. It looks good. This reminds me of the Pista though, and this little striped hood vent thing. It's quite the good looking car. Look at this profile view of this Jesko, man. It looks so good. It's kind of like a more track focused Regera almost, with some elements from the 1-to-1. There's the motor that goes into it. The CCR now. It's all orange next to the much newer, much more modern Jesko, and down there Regera. Still looks good, still standing the test of time. Look at that carbon fiber air channel right there. All the downforce and all the aerodynamics, man. This car is absolutely wild. Opening the trunk again. The frunk. The all-exposed carbon fiber Regera. Exposed carbon wheels, exposed carbon body. That is insane. Cut the roof off. There's literally no detail spared from carbon in this car. Even like the dashboard is carbon. The wing arm, or the mirror arms and everything are carbon fiber. The mirror housing is carbon fiber. Everything. And it has an Akrapovic exhaust. Look at those exhaust tips. What the heck? That's a strange looking exhaust tip right there. We got the Rimac C2 here in white and blue carbon. Another good looking electric car out here in Geneva. I think these are like 1,600 wheel horsepower, something like that. You know how much power these are, AJ? Something like that. Pretty powerful, pretty quick car. Of course, being all-wheel drive, you get the instant torque delivery, and I'm pretty sure it's all-wheel drive. Plus cool doors. All right, guys, we got the Aventador SVJ Roadster in gold. Okay. Little kid with the gold, the white interior. Not sure if I'm a fan of that, but still the SVJ Roadster. All right, now we got probably one of my least favorite cars here at the show, the Evo Spider. I don't get the point of this car. I don't understand. It's a wingless Performante? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of stupid to me, but oh well. To each their own, and if you want to spend $300,000 on a facelifted Huracan, be my guest. All right, here we go. The wingless Performante. Just looks like another kitted Huracan to me. It's just, I don't know, not my thing. Get a couple electronic concept Audis. Got the SUV and like the sportier sedan looking thing. Special edition new Bentley, the #9 edition. I don't know the story behind this, but Well, it looks good. There's the number 9 old school Bentley over there too. I got the Touring Superleggera convertible and coupe over there. Looks like it's built off of a Maserati with some Zagato inspired touches. I'm not sure if I'm a fan, but it's not that bad. I'd take this over the Evo Spider. Here's the coupe variant. The front end looks kind of cool. I don't know, it looks like a little dated though for some reason, but it ain't too shabby. Bamboozled you all. I'm not getting a Vet, I'm not getting a new Mustang, I'm not getting anything for the next car. I'm getting this. Orange tires. This inside's insane. Got the Pure Italia something or other. Pretty cool. I think it's a hybrid. Is that what that said? I don't know. It's like 960 horsepower. Looks like a 370 with a kit on it to me. Maybe a few other things like a GTS. I like the wheels. I do like the wheels. Pininfarina Batista's here. The blue one, and we got a silver one with the doors up over here. Doors up, wings up, everything up. This car is so sick, man. This looks so good. Take a look at that interior. Look at all those screens. It's gonna get outdated so quickly, but it looks so cool for now. So that's actually really nice. I don't know much about either of these. There's that. And it looks like a kitted 4C. It's under the Mole Automobiles group thing. It looks good though. I like that. If you own a 4C, look into doing this to it. Now, excuse me if I butcher this, but Sbarro?
Yes.
Sbarro, okay, cool. What's up?
This is cool Sbarro.
Gotcha, gotcha. So
this is from Sbarro and the other for
okay, cool, cool. So we got these Sbarro car stand here. I'm not too familiar with these either. Looks like a TVR right here. This looks cool though. Like the Forest Green Tech Art Turbo S here with forged carbon absolutely everywhere. The hood, the fender arches, the little louvers, everywhere. Intakes. That wing back there is forged carbon. So it's pretty sick. So we've got the Ital Design booth here. It's like this weird looking car with gull wing doors. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with Ital Design. It probably rings a bell when I mentioned they helped design the Lamborghini Veneno. Also, they have a few of their own cars, like the Zero Uno. Look, it's a 4-door with gull wing doors. They said it was a 4-door with gull wing doors. It's a 2-door with 4 seats and gull wing doors. Pretty interesting. Got the Volkswagen ID buggy. Like a dune buggy looking thing, but future. Thinking we'd covered a good majority of it. We're only about halfway done, it looks. I don't know, maybe not even halfway. It looks like there's even more over there. This is an absolutely insane show. It's so massive. Got that thing down there on the wall. Look at the GTR 50 here. Another car designed by Ital Design, but this is just a re-envisioned GTR. Now, would you pay $1 million+ for this GTR right here? I don't think I could, because in the end it's just a GTR. But look at that wing, that's kind of cool, active. Taillights, pretty cool. It's a GFG design Kangaroo, man. Those wheels are strangely big. You got some skis on it. We got a few of them. Another Kangaroo here. Look at that turn signal. We got that thing. That looks like a caterpillar down there. What the heck? It's a Hispano Suiza. What in the world is this? Oh yes, the massive wheel cover. Of course. The front end looks like it'd be pretty cool. Let's wait for it to turn around. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Not a fan of the big chrome name on the grill. Just leave it to a badge. here we got the new Supra. What do y'all think about this? Yes or no? I can't lie, it's not for me, but maybe with some aftermarket upgrades, these will look pretty sick. We also have it in red over here. Got the new Supra GT4 thing. I'm honestly getting too tired to speak right. You have track edition here. Looks like they were trying to compete with the M4 GTS. And I think they did a pretty good job at designing a car. Ooh, we got the carbon fiber hood. Yes, sir. This looks good. I like this. Some newer roof 911s right here. We got an old roof 911. And we got the new Yellowbird. Some other stuff around. But that's sick. The new F8 Tributo here. This is already the 488 replacement. I feel like that was a very soon replacement. Well, this car looks amazing, dude. Looks so good. And let's see, oops, sorry. Let's see if these guys move. Get a good look at the back end. Doesn't look like they're going to, but trust me, it looks very good. But look at those headlights. Very, very nice. Your Porsche over here at the Michelin booth. Ooh, we can't talk. It's been a long time since I've had some sleep. But awesome to see a Singer out here. Honda E-Concept thing. Not sure much about this car, but it's an interesting looking little thing. There's the front end of the little Honda E-Concept thing. Interesting little car. And so we got a very nice 600 LT Spider, some sort of MSO specification that looks really, really good. It's like a chalk color from Porsche with the acid green accents everywhere. Then down there we got the 720 GT3 and of course the 720 Spider a little bit further. I'm too lazy to walk down there though, so you'll have to deal with that view. Oh well, at least you get the 600 LT looking real nice. So we got the re-envisioned Lancia Stratos rally car thing here by, I don't know, Manifattura Automobili Torino. It's pretty cool. Brought out the cars this year, man. Aventador-esque kit. You got a Mansory Range Rover. Vora 400 it looks like, and the new Bentley with the kit. Oh, and a Cullinan. Ooh, my favorite. Not really, but still kind of cool with the Mansory kit. Ooh, oh, and then the Mansory Chiron. We got a Mansory Chiron here. Jeez, that is super glittery paint. Typically, I'm not a fan of the forged carbon. But this looks really good. We'll show some more love to Mansory Bentley, the new one. It's pretty cool too with all the forged carbon. This Mansory kit changed a lot of stuff on this car, including the rear wing area. It added a roof scoop, different diffuser, crazy wheels. This is a sick looking car, man. Now we got this Aventador here, full exposed carbon by Mansory, the Carbonado Evo. This is pretty sick. Kind of reminds me of like a Sesto Elemento kit on an Aventador. And next we got the Mansory Urus. An interesting looking thing. Alright, I'm not gonna get a clear shot of this, but this Mansory G-Wagon just looks ready for combat. It's pretty sick. Got a bright purple Mansory Smart 4.2, like a satin baby blue one. And you go down all the way over here to the teal on teal S-Class convertible from Mansory. Now that is a wild looking car right there. We got the AMG GTR convertible. We had no idea this was gonna be here till we got here. Matte blue, cool color. It's kind of like the new Green Hell Magno thing, except I personally like this a little better. Very cool. Very nice Mercedes. So the 8 Series just came out in America, and we already have the soft top hitting the market. Personally, I'd go for the coupe though. We have the Mercedes X-Class here, mid-size pickup that probably will not be sold in America simply because we like our big old trucks here in the US, while the Europeans and everyone else like these smaller mid-sized trucks. A little bit more of a practical daily driver compared to our lifted F350 dualies in America. Now Brabus has the 300 SL out. That's kind of weird for an aftermarket tuner company to have such a valuable classic at their booth. It's a funky looking Abarth. Another funky looking Abarth. Finally, we've seen an SLR Sterling Moss on the channel. One only 75 made. The supercharged V8 from the Mercedes McLaren SLR. It's just more of like an old school race car tribute thing. Look at these exhausts. Ooh. That's wild. You get the tiny little windscreens and the removable top from the passenger side. The solo driver's side open right now. This car is absolutely wild. Didn't ever think I'd see one of these, even though we do have one right in our backyard, but the guy never drives it. And it's really sad, but at least we finally get to see one here now. Now this is definitely not stock. An exposed purple carbon Porsche 911 Turbo S. This is sick. We got the all black exposed carbon fiber Panamera. I prefer this. Purple carbon is pretty dope. Alright, perhaps the strangest car of the Geneva Motor Show this year is this thing. Look at this interior, it looks like a house. The car itself, as AJ put, it looks like a whale. Got the marble countertops in there and everything. What in the world is this? Renault Easy Ultimo. Look at this front end. It looks like it's ready to eat things. The Aston Martins. And back there is the new Aston Martin SUV. The back gull-wing doors. Looks like a very long car. Interesting. Not sure if I'm a fan. The Aston Martin 003 right here. More normal looking of a car than the Valkyrie. I'm going to get a closer look at the Valkyrie in a second anyways. Actually looks like a regular car. But the Valkyrie. And this car does look a lot better in person than in pictures. In pictures, for some reason, it looks like it's not a complete car to me. It looks like there's just not a lot there. In person, it looks a lot more full and actually good. I do want to hear how this thing sounds because I believe it's supposed to be a naturally aspirated V12. Should be a screamer. The new Gumpert, the Gumpert Natalie. Reminds me of a new Scion TC. Alright, this thing is strange. It's an Angler, I think. Looks like a car, but then it has like a motorcycle seat and handlebars. This is a strange means of transportation right here. Very strange. Now, this thing is pretty cool. The Ginetta Akula. You do like the Le Mans car stuff. Now we've got the POW V flying helicopter car thingy. Oh my goodness, look at that interior. It's like an actual helicopter in there.